Hello there. So yeah, man, today was a day of analysis again. Woke up, I trained. Was a good session of training, and I was I do this type of things. Yeah, I take care of myself, right? Hair care. Yeah, because my hair is getting longer, so you must take care of it. Otherwise, I mean, you don't wanna look like sloppy and After all, it's you, bro. Fuck off. Like, you're gonna die as you. So if you don't care and don't take care of yourself, what the fuck, man? How the fuck am I supposed to trust you? Like, you don't care about yourself. Why would you care about me? So at least that's my thought process. Anyway, so while I was doing that, uh, I saw this post and was this video of I think it was Ramon Gino where he was in the Arnold Classic and he won and then Arnold went to what's the word, to praise him, something like that, yeah, to give him the prize and things like that, and he was like all childish and like, because I mean Arnold is no, he's superhero, so but it's his superhero, so like I completely understand him. And then because back then I was into bodybuilding, training, like I was really focused on that. And I said, why not, right? So I went to Ramon's profile, and I saw that now he's being sponsored by Harley Davidson. I think that's the way you say it. No, the motorcycle brand company. And I'm like, oh, no, because normally I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck about cars and motorcycles, bikes. I don't care. But Harley, there's a brand there. There's like when I think about a Harley, I think about a guy that is very masculine, like a real man. Because they have that. They attach. Like the guys, that ride Harleys, tough guys. Like a lot of style. So fuck, man. Like, and like it's so cool, man. Like it's so cool. It's so, oh shit. I love that. It's just like it's at least here in Brazil. I don't know if that's high ticket in the U.S. But here, I mean, from what I search, you know, like a brand new is like at least 100K BRL. That would be 100K BRL. Fuck, I'm bad with math. No. That would be like 20, 20K USD dollars, something like that. So yeah, it's expensive. It's not like it's expensive, but it's high ticket, so it's for a certain type of customers. It's for a certain group of the market. So there's that. But like that's the only thing that I would like if I had the money, like everything's covered, like the essential things, and I have this money if I have like 100K BRL like left, and I'm not doing nothing with it, why not, right? Why not? Like it's a I'm human as well, right? There's things that I wish, right? That I desire. Yeah. So like, I would buy a Harley, and you know what? It's a big company because they have a unit here in Brazil, and like the headquarters is in the U.S. Like for me, I want to get the visa so I can get the green card, because when you have the green card, you have a lot of advantages, because like the big business, big companies, the real whales, they're in U.S. So if I have more easy access to the U.S., it's better for me in terms of business. So yeah, and I was thinking like, yeah, man. And like there's a unit, not in my city, of course, but it's not that far. So yeah, I'm like, like work for a company that has the headquarters is in U.S. Then I can get the L1 visa. But here's the thing. Here's the catch. It's hard to get that because there's a lot of politics. So you have to be really good, and it's not like a manager. You have to be like something like executive, and like that take years, and I can't waste years. So like, oh, what should I do then? So I thought, I can because you can do that. You can build your own company, and then you can transfer yourself to the U.S. But that, you must really create fucking good company, and yeah. Right now, I don't have the skill set and the knowledge. Yeah, I could do, like I was about to do the ages, like everything was all set up. But then I realized that I don't know shit. I'm still like I'm too early. So I would just make a lot of mistakes that could be easily avoided if I had just wait and learn with professionals, with people that are already doing the work and it's already functioning perfectly. So for me, like it's the ROI is greater, the EV it's greater if I just be around people who are more experienced than me, ask a lot of things like mistakes they've made in the past. So when I do my first attempt, which I'm gonna fail, and that's okay, but I'm gonna fail less. And like my process of iterations is gonna be less attempts, less failures than them. So I'm gonna get that faster. I'm still gonna make mistakes, but it's gonna be fewer mistakes compared to them. you know. So and also there's the networking and all of that, which is like networking. Like there's this offer, that I have an interview for Tuesday, and I only got that because of a colleague of High Ticket Space. So yeah, uh, working in a big company, there's the networking, and also there's the learning, the apprenticeship you get for free. Let's say. So yeah, man. So I was thinking like, yeah, I'll stay here. No, not necessarily like here in Brazil, but I must learn. I must be around people who really know their shit. I must be dumb, like the dumbest in the room, so I can learn from them. And like since I'm young, like people like I have like I must like I'm seeing this. I'm facing this as a psychological warfare. So like it's all about like strategic moves. So if I'm young and like people they like he doesn't know shit. Like let's help him. Like I feel pity for him because I was just like him and didn't know shit. So I'm gonna use that in my advantage. It's all because it doesn't matter. The only thing that people do care and that I'm gonna care is if in the end I'm gonna win. Like if I win, then fuck that shit. You know. So it's all about winning. So if for me, if for me to achieve that faster, I have to look dumb. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, yeah. My ego might not like it, but I can't let myself get in my own way. That's the thing as well. Like if I let myself get in my own way, I'm fucked because the mind's gonna fuck you up. That's the shit. The mind, like your body wants to preserve energy. It's a survival mechanism. So that's why we feel afraid and we don't do shit because the body wants to stay alive. Even though you're not gonna die, like in your mind, for example, if you're gonna speak in public, your mind's gonna feel like shit, man, and then the the heart rate's gonna go up, and you're gonna start sweating and all that shit, and what's the word? Stutter, and like all of that, because your organism thinks you're gonna die, but you're not gonna die. So you must face it. So for me, it's that I must look down and fuck my ego to just win. And I start running the numbers, and like it's not much. It's really not much. since I'm in Brazil, small town, like if I can, when I get 2K per month USD, like that's more than enough for me to stay cool. You know, of course, I'm not gonna just be comfortable with that and like enter like be conformed, but like be what's the word? Complacent. Like be comfortable with that and like not push forward. You know, push harder. No, no. And it's not so much about the number. It's about what can I do. But because it's just a fucking number. Like it's a number on a screen, like 2K. Who gives a shit about that? What I care is what can I do with that? What is this gonna allow me to do that I can't do right now? That's my main concern. So like for me, yeah, I'm gonna get that. Like because right now I really I don't have nothing like oh shit. I want to buy this. Like yeah, that's the Harley Black for for the future, not now. Like for now, I really don't see anything. So instead of me just wasting my money, I'm just gonna keep that because there's two possibilities where money is very useful. Like yeah, like overall everything in life, but when an opportunity appears, and that's out of the blue, at least once a year, and like if you don't have the money for it, just you lose. Like you're gonna get others, but this one you lose. And when some shit happens, something breaks, like accident, some shit go wrong, and like this is it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, this is gonna happen because it's gonna happen. So like since I don't have nothing like in my mind, like oh I want to buy this and that, I need this. I'm just gonna save the money, and then like do a really good buffer, financially buffer like a cushion, financially cushion. To then because then I can breathe better because if you're desperate and like you don't have the basics, you can't think uh, purely. Like you can be like you're not in a good position to negotiate and build strategies because you're desperate. Like you're amygdala, your limbic system. It's like all crazy. Like it's all like fear and like anxiety and like shit. Is this gonna work? What if this doesn't work? Like what am I gonna do? Like and then you can think straight. So, but if you have the money and like you have like for me, like this is a fucking advantage. Like small town in Brazil, there's a currency difference. For me, like being here, like 2K, like if I were in the U.S., I would be fucked. Like for me here, it's cool, so I have more time, to really, do this like thoroughly, diligent work. So yeah, man, that's it. Monday I have the interview. Um, I have two interviews. One is for the on-site job, and the other is for the remote position. So yeah, man, let's see how this is gonna go, and let's see how this is gonna go, and let's keep pushing forward. Let's move forward. Let's conquer. That's it, man. Take care.